morning, second graders. Today's story is bees. Outside, the sun is shining, the flowers are blooming, and the bees are buzzing. When some people see bees, they run. Others might not notice the bees. Let's stop and take a closer look, because bees are helpful. Our world needs bees. Bees help both people and plants. Honeybees make honey and beeswax. People use those for lots of things, like candles. And honey is good. A kind of bee that helps all kinds of bees help plants make seeds. Seeds grow into new plants. Some of those plants give us fruits and vegetables. We can thank bees for strawberries, apples, almonds, tomatoes, and many other foods. When a bee lands on a flower, the bee's pollen rubs off on the bee's feet. The pollen sticks to the tiny hairs on the bee's body. Kind of like when you eat Cheetos, the cheesy stuff that stays on your fingers, that's what pollen is like on a bee. When the bee travels to another flower, the pollen from the bee's feet brushes onto the new flower. So if you touch something with your Cheetos fingers, it would be like spreading the pollen. And now a new flower can make seeds. A bee's leg has different special hairs on it that form a basket. The bee brushes pollen into the basket, flies back to the next, and the pollen is used as food for baby bees. Bees collect nectar from flowers, too. They drink nectar with their tongues. Some bees make honey out of the nectar. These are called honeybees. Look at his long tongue. 7 cool facts about bees. A garden bumblebee has a tongue that's as long as its body. Humans collected honey from bees as early as 6000 BC. Bees have 4 wings, 2 large and 2 small. Bees can see colors. You're most likely to land on flowers that are purple, blue, or yellow. Of course, because yellow is the prettiest. Farmers often hire beekeepers to bring bees to their fields to help pollinate crops. Honeybees do a dance called the waggle. Scientists think this dance shows other bees where the best hive and nectar is, and about 1/3 of the food on our planet is grown because of bee pollination. It's easy to mistake other insects for bees because they often look alike, but there are ways to tell them apart. Bees have hair all over their body to help it catch pollen. They eat nectar from flowers, and they have a pollen basket. Other animals eat mostly insects, do not have very much hair, and do not have pollen baskets. There are about 20,000 kinds of bees that live on Earth. All bees are either solitary bees or social bees. A solitary bee makes a nest for its young. The nest is inside the hole in the ground, in wood, in walls, or in plant stems, and they collect pollen, but they do not make honey or beeswax. Social bees live with lots of other bees. A group of bees is called a colony. A colony of bees lives in a hive. Honeybees are one kind of social bee. There are as many as 50,000 honeybees that live in one hive. Bees care for their young there. They make and store honey in a hive too. Inside the hive, honeybees build with beeswax. These bees mold the wax into 6-sided shapes called cells. Lots of cells together make a honeycomb. The bees put nectar from flowers into the cells. As the nectar gets thicker, it turns into honey. Bees eat the honey for food. Other cells in the hive hold bee eggs. There is 1 egg in each cell. The eggs hatch, the young bees grow and change, and after 21 to 24 days, the young bees become adults. Every honeybee in the colony has a special job. These jobs help keep the colony healthy and strong. There's only 1 queen bee. She's bigger than everybody else, and she lays all the eggs, up to 1,500 per day. There are 2 other kinds of bees in the colony. Drone bees are male bees. Their job is to help the queen make eggs, and worker bees have lots of jobs. These female bees feed the queen, take care of the young, build the hive, and make the honey. They also fly on long trips to collect pollen and nectar, and they guard the hive against enemies. Whew, that is a lot of work. Some humans build honey hives out of wooden boxes. Beekeepers take care of their hives and collect honey. Beekeepers also check the bee colonies to make sure they are healthy. Beekeepers know how important bees are to our world. I hope you enjoyed learning some more about bees. Have a good day.